The best part of a Forever World from both the player's and the viewer's perspective is seeing the progression of the world over weeks, months, and eventually years. As someone who has a Forever World and also likes to make little videos about it, I have decided to lock in on YouTube and document my progress. I'm recording this on February 1st and plan to record throughout the rest of the month and uploading it all in one video at the end of each month. My current plan for February is to finish the giant villager house and rebuild the tree that burned down, but I will say I am recording this early and plans can change. That's about all for this intro. I hope you enjoy this new content style I'm trying out, and I'll see you all again on March 30th, or is it 31st? Wait, how many days are in March?
I hope you all like that intro I just did. The plan for right now, like I said in the intro, for this month is to finish this tree and to finish the house. That house right there. I gotta get the roof done. It takes a lot of wood, so I need to clear out a forest. The forest that I want to clear out, I don't want it to be just a random thing, like right over here, or there, or everywhere, like the song. Okay. I want to clear out a forest somewhere that I'm going to build in the future, and I found the perfect spot for that. So I'm going to fly over to it right now. It's not too far from my base. It's only like 2 rockets away. It's over here where all these stony little islands are. I think it'd be cool to build a few houses down here, like a little town, and have some boats in the water eventually. You can see I've already started kind of from getting oak wood for the floors, and just to show it's not too far, you can still see the castle way over there. So I'm gonna cut down some trees. See you later. This would be so much cooler if I had a replay mod flashback or something. Get a little time lapse of me cutting all this down. Just gotta edit it out. I'm not gonna be in this area for a while because I'm still working on other stuff. So I don't care about leaving trees like this. These giant oak trees. There's no way I'm gonna put all this effort into cutting them down. It just got dark pretty quick and I just realized I don't have a bed on me. So I'm going to head back to my base. Almost 3 stacks of wood isn't bad, but that's also not enough. I hate seeing this tree burn down. It was so fun building this, but that will be later in the video. A new day, new sun on this beautiful starter town. I realize I need dark oak a lot. I don't have any saplings. I'm gonna go get those from a forest, and luckily there's one not too far from my base. Ah, I forgot I never finished the roof. Oh well. And I still gotta do something over here. That's probably not gonna be anytime soon either. I think we'll start over here. On almost every other build, I've never gathered enough blocks on the first little gathering portion of builds. So if you remember when I was building the big tree the first time, I constantly had to go back and grab more pale oak, and even while building the castle, I kept going into the cave to get more diorite. So I'm gonna try and be mindful of that and get more than what I think I need, which I don't think I'll need a lot. I won't need a lot of this color. I'll need more oak and spruce compared to dark oak. So I think I'm gonna get one more stack, then I'm gonna head over and we'll start placing it. I gathered 5 stacks in total, and I even got some saplings, so we don't need to come back over here later. I am gonna need spruce eventually, and I will get that just from right here where I usually grow it. But I want to get the whole oak and dark oak first, the same way I did the flooring. This is the stair that we need to build. Got it floating right here, and I built one right there. You see the resemblance? But I don't want to make a mistake, so we really only need to build this part that you see right here. And then the corners obviously win the corner of a stair. But first, you see there's a dark outline around here. This is going to be dark oak, and eventually I will go in and sprinkle some spruce and oak around here. But that's what this needs to be, so let's go place that. I missed. I need scaffolding to get up here. Oh my gosh. Second try's the charm, as they say. So the stair will be sitting on top of this block. This is how big one stair is going to be, and I am going to have to do this so we can see the bottom of the stair when we're on the ground. This corner might be a little tricky, but I think I can do it. I definitely need a way up. Second stair done. There's not going to be an update for every stair. You know, maybe the first two in this corner. And I just realized it needs to go one out. I built it not wide enough. And now it's fixed. And if you don't know why I had to do that, it's because the stair block, I had it originally connected to this, but this is the outside of a wood log, like this. And the stair, how I had it, would have been like 1 pixel over onto this. So I just moved it over so where now the stair is right here. Imagine that's a stair, so it's actually not touching this, if that makes sense. Anyways, this corner, yeah, that's gonna be a little, I don't know. And mobs are spawning up here. And I'm also a little hungry, so I didn't bring a bed still. I'm gonna fly down and eat real food, not in game, because I'm also hungry in game. Pizza's so good. I didn't eat pizza, but I wish I was, because I like pizza. Back to building. I need more rockets. I guess now's a perfect time to see if the sugarcane farm works. I have one down here in case this one isn't working, but I really hope this is. This is my own original design. It's a very popular and common design. I am still proud that didn't use a tutorial. Oh, we got some. This is amazing. Oh, 15. 15, gosh. I am a true redstoner. But that is way off topic. Back to the house. While I was eating, I was trying to think about how to do the stair, and I realized it doesn't really change until you get to the top part, the actual like step. So I should be good to just make this a square. Yeah, that works exactly the same, I think. Interesting. So I'm looking at the bottom of this compared to the bottom of an actual house. And the dark oak doesn't actually touch this block. So I'm gonna have to go and change that. I want to do that now. But that's only on this side and the back side where they run parallel to the house. But when this side runs into it, I need dark oak every 4 blocks. So you have dark oak, 1, 2, 3, and dark oak. And it won't go on this very last pixel of the house. So I'm going to do that first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's all of this, but I think I messed up again. Let me go check. Okay, I did not mess up. And if you're wondering what I thought I messed up, I built the stairs. That's right there, kind of. But the inside, there's also wood planks. I thought these were stairs at first. That's why I messed up a little earlier. But these are not stairs. These are actually just straight wood planks. So I will need to do that eventually. But that will actually be easy because I just need to do the inside. I won't need to do the other 3 sides. What the heck? I'm talking. Oh, there's zombies. So if you look down the row, these parts that are sticking out is the start of new blocks. You can see it lines up cobblestone right there, and this lines up with the start of the block after that cobblestone. So that's what I'm going to expand and turn into the grids, like this side. I'm not entirely sure how this connects. I'll check that later. Now I just gotta do this part, and done. I'm not gonna connect these yet, just wanna get the whole outside done first. And to do that, I need to go back and check the reference house. Oh my gosh, he was just in here. I think he knows. I think he knows I killed his friend. Hopefully our iron golem isn't around. Wait, no, I did it wrong. The outside of that needs to be oak. Okay, let me go fix that, and then we'll start on the other sides. I know what to do. This is right, but then 1, 2, 3, yeah, got it. And this will be oak. So I just gotta do this a few more times, and we can move on to not revising old stuff I messed up. Boom, did it. This is right. So let's just work our way around the square and do this side. Okay, so I got the outside done. And now I need to separate this into blocks, which honestly isn't that hard because this helps me a lot. Having this, and this is where the window is gonna go. And the inside of that log and right here helps. So yeah, let me place this and get each block blocked out. I don't know how else to word that. When I was gathering wood, I mentioned that I never really get enough for what I need, and that is proving true because I'm down to my last 2 or 3 more stacks of oak planks, and I still need to do a lot more than what I think 2 or 3 stacks is capable of. Yeah, I've got it all blocked out, so next time you see me will be once this whole thing is blocked out. I got a little less than half. Got this. Just finished everything had to do. I thought I messed up because if you look at this side, it's kind of like the opposite of that in the way I was looking at it. I don't know how to explain it, but I thought I messed up somewhere. Turns out I just had to go look back at the normal villager house and everything worked out fine. So I think now it's just time to fill this in with everything. I don't know if I should start on the spruce while I'm doing it or go and do that after. But I noticed, but I found out, I thought I ran out of oak. Turns out I just have stacks of it in this chest right here and even more. I don't know how I got them or I don't remember when I got them, but they're still here. So let's start filling this in. Okay. You have no idea how many times I've done that. I have used almost all of the wood This is all that's left, even from that double chest down there. And this is only a quarter of the way. I'm gonna need to get a lot more wood. But I have ran into a new problem, and I'm kind of hesitant to go down and show y'all. Oh well. It is dark. It is pitch black down at the bottom, except for right there where it's open. And you may see this and wonder, well, how is this not dark? Well, I did a little thing. I made a TikTok about it. I have glowstone behind here, and they're actually placed on stairs, which are transparent, so light will shine through it. And I can do the same thing with, I think, about all of these. But I was gonna hold off on doing the glowstone till the end, because I didn't know how it would look. But I definitely need some right here. So that's gonna be probably tomorrow. Next portion of the video will be in the nether, getting glowstone. I'm gonna need a lot. And I don't even think I have any in the storage room. Anyways, hello. Hello's a bad intro. Today is February 3rd, Tuesday. I said I was gonna need glowstone to make the outside of the house shine, because it is really dark. Luckily, I did a little bit of thinking, and I realized that I can just use torches. I mean, I came here just for this clip, so it's time to leave the nether. This stick drift is really annoying. To place all the torches all the way up the inside of the wall, I do need a bit more scaffolding, because I only have like 40, and I need a whole stack, just because of how big the walls are. We're going back into the farm. Soon I'll redo this tree. And definitely a better bridge to get here. So here's the bamboo farm I made. It has the same mechanics as the sugarcane one over there, a different layout. And if you didn't know, iron golems also can drop string. Time to fly. I might edit that out. I also only have oak stairs, so I hope that they're spaced out enough that it won't leave any dark spots. If you were wondering how I do it, all you do is cut off the oak where you want it, place a stair, and a torch right under it, and it should light up the outside perfectly fine. Okay, it's nighttime, and I have not seen it from the outside yet. I'm gonna check it out right now. Hopefully it's not bad. 3, 2, 1. I think it works. Maybe a torch down there somewhere. It's turning out good. And I definitely need to do the stone because I can't get up. Okay, I just slept and I realize I'm gonna need to do the roof as well. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. I guess the same process, but I'm gonna go get more torches. Yeah, you can already tell that lighting up this is gonna be so much better. Just from one side being light and one being dark. I did this whole wall during the night, and doing this in the day is a lot harder because I can't see how far the torchlight actually goes. So I'm kind of just guessing, and I'm gonna hope it works out. Okay, I didn't think this would be a problem, but it looks like it is going to turn into be one. Over here, that's the real bottom of the blocks, but the terrain goes up like a hill, so the bottom of a block is right here, and it is below this. So I can't place torches all the way on the bottom. Hopefully just placing them around here is good enough. Maybe if I go right here. But this will definitely need to be revised in the future, or at least after I check it and see what happens. Might have done that layer way too close to the corner, so hopefully I can get one layer of torches just right here to shine through both sides. I'm really not sure. I definitely just gotta do 3. So I did 3 with the glowstone, and 2 kinda worked on that side, but those were more zigzagged. And you can see on the outside there are a little bit of dark spots. So I think I am gonna do 3 just to be thorough, but I'm not gonna go back and fix those because I'm lazy. I am getting a lot quicker at placing everything now, so this shouldn't take a long time. I'm definitely not doing the stone today at least. Okay, about halfway done. I'm gonna check this side. Hopefully it did not turn out as bad as I think it will. Oh, that is actually good. Okay, what about this side? It's a little darker than the other side, but there's more torches right there, so yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it bright. I'm gonna have 3 layers on all of them. Oh, that just looks crazy. I wonder if I should do these side blocks now or later. I'm kind of leaning towards later, because I'm already in a rhythm of just doing this. Again, what I just said, I have time. There's no rush to complete anything, and that's kind of my life motto. I had school today, and haven't done any work that was assigned from the class today. But to be honest, do I really need to? I want this to become my job. So when you think about it, if I put more effort into this than I do school, then this will work out before school does. Do not think like that. If there's any impressionable people watching, school is important. Probably the most important thing you can do when you are that age. Earlier I was thinking, since I am recording everything and uploading it all at once, something I say earlier in the month could age really badly. but it could also be a good thing. I'm gonna call it now. I've been spending so much time on High Guard recently. Like if I'm not on Minecraft, I'm on High Guard. That game's gonna make a comeback. And imagine I'm not even playing it by the end of the month. Okay, I've only got this one and like half of that one pillar left to do. Then we're done with this. And I think I'm gonna move back onto the roof, completing actual stair and not just the bottom surface. Okay, I'm on the last one now, and hopefully you can't really tell the difference between using glowstone and torches. I don't imagine you could. There's always a chance. And done. I'm gonna fly out and check it out. 3, 2, 1. It looks good. Nice. I was kind of confident that it wouldn't look bad. Yeah, it's nice. And now that I'm seeing this all lit up, I definitely need to add the spruce before I move on to the rest of the actual steps of the stair. So that is what I will do now. I didn't have any spruce stored up anywhere, so I do have to grow it and wait for it to grow. But spruce trees are big, so it won't take too long. Okay, I gathered a bit of wood, and spruce is definitely the block I need the least of while building the steps. So I hope that this is enough. And I'm just going to start in the corner. Okay, so one row took about a stack and a quarter, and obviously I'm not going to do the same pattern for each one, because right here is not going to be as long as that side because we're minusing 5 blocks. So I actually think this might be enough to get me through the whole thing. I'll see y'all later. Okay, I've got this whole thing done, and I'm going to check it out from the bottom, and I'm not sure how it's going to look. We can barely tell because it's dark still. Well, at least now I know I need to light up the roof. I didn't think I would have to, but I gotta sleep because mom spawned up here a lot. I think I'm gonna do the rest of this mostly off camera just to make editing easier, and I will be back soon. So off camera, I did a little bit of placing the torches on the roof, and it really does look good. I posted a TikTok about it today. Well, today for me, it's the 4th right now, but yeah, still need to do half of it, so we're gonna start on that right now. I found a really good way to do it. I have the torches placed in a pattern instead of randomly like I had on the walls. I don't know. Just know that I have a pattern. It's not random like it was before. So I'm gonna place them. Hopefully that spider doesn't kill me. I realized last time I was recording, I end up cutting a lot out because I don't really talk while I'm doing stuff like this because I don't really have anything to talk about. Well, at the start of this video, I said I just wanted to get this roof done this month, but I'm honestly moving pretty quick. And the roof is just the main big part that I need to do. Like other than the roof, I just have to do the inside, which I was just putting off because building the cobblestone was really time consuming. And it hurt my eyes constantly looking at the template on my phone and looking back up at the screen. So I will do that. I can definitely get it done this month, as well as the roof. And also because of the way that the roof is, this is a 6x6 diameter perimeter. Oh, that scared me. I should probably sleep before this house burns down. And the next one is a 4x4, which goes on the inside. And then I think it's just 2x2 after that. So each time we go up, it is going to get shorter and less stuff to do. So this should only be the long part. And maybe I'll just do the rest of it off camera. Because if you've seen me do the 6x6 one, do you need to see me do the 4x4 and 2x2? And I guess that's it. Just some thoughts I've been having. How do you even stop a fire? Because I don't know why that tree burned down all of a sudden. Because I've definitely AFK'd there before while getting iron. Is it because there was copper? I know there's lightning rods, but I didn't place any down. I don't know if lightning rods attract lightning or stop it, but I don't know. Also, kind of on topic, I need to decide what I need to build the tree out of. I'm thinking it's still going to be pale oak, but I know acacia also looks pretty good. Because usually when I think of acacia, I think of orange. The actual log doesn't look bad. And I think I had a little bit of tough sprinkled in there. Definitely gonna want to add some of that. I was gonna say, I was gonna ask for suggestions, but I'm gonna probably build it all before this video even comes out. LOL. That's not funny. But anyways, the roof is all lit up now. I guess I build up. I need to see how much I need to build by. And I'm probably gonna need a lot more wood. Okay, we're back at the bottom stair and this one. So it looks like this is the bottom layer. And I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 layers up and then do another perimeter of dark oak and then fill all that in with oak. So kind of like what I've done here. I'm going to do it in chunks. Because you can only place 3 blocks below you, I'm going to do the whole oak first and then I will go and do dark oak and then I will do the last 3 layers of oak and then obviously the flat part. I messed up the step for this. It's like 1 block too short, I think. But again, I'm the only one on this world who's gonna look that hard and notice. So let's go get some oak. But now we're gonna start placing after I sleep. 1, 2, 3. Gotta go all the way around. Okay, one side done, and I have a lot of wood left. I should be able to do this. Yep, I was wrong. Just by a little bit though, but it still kind of hurts. I will use this opportunity though to just get a whole bunch of oak wood, because I do need more, even after I finish this layer. Okay, I see where I messed up. It's a 7 by 7, not 6 by 6. Now I need a layer of dark oak. All I have is 32. Luckily, I can grow a little bit, so I don't have to fly. Yeah, I think I just did the right math, and I need 7 stacks of dark oak. So I think I do have to go over to the forest. 7 stacks seems like a lot for just one layer. Maybe my math is wrong again. I guess we'll find out. Time to place. This is going to be a lot quicker. I wonder if I should have done this for the 3 oak layers. Thought 7 seemed like a lot. Oh well. So now we need to go up 3 more layers of oak. Yeah, I can't tell if this way is faster or not. I did that way, just stacking 3 and moving on, stacking 3. And now I'm doing the running method. I'm not sure which is faster, but this is definitely more fun. So I'm going to keep doing it this way. Hearing the blocks spam place every time you jump, satisfying. Down to the last bit of wood again. This should be enough to get all the way around. And done. I kind of forgot what goes on top of this, so I gotta go down and check. And also sleep. Okay, after the 3rd layer it goes in, but this is wrong, so I need to see exactly how much it goes in by. The top layer that I just did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it goes in 7 blocks. Okay, 7 blocks in. That's not too bad. And now this needs to be filled in all the way around. And I think I'm going to do this actually. I'm adding little pillars that go out each around on all sides just to make sure that when I start filling it in, I'm not off by 1 block. But I do need more oak. Seems to be a running theme right now. I thought about making a tree farm inside the little cave where I have all my other farms at, but that is a lot more complicated redstone that I would definitely mess up. And also, I don't think those would work on Bedrock, because for some reason redstone works different on both versions. And also I would need a TNT supply, and I do not have a creeper farm or a sand duper. But the manual way is fun enough. Okay, it's getting a little dark, and a thought popped into my head that I have a section in my storage room just for wood. I don't know what's in it. I think there's just a lot of spruce wood, but I am gonna go check it just in case there's a bunch of oak wood randomly sitting there. Oh my goodness. Stairs. Why do I have so... Oh, yes, I remember. Oh my gosh, and logs. Yeah, so I got a bunch of wood left over because there used to be a village right here, and I didn't like it, so I just tore it all down. I really want to finish 1 layer of steps today. I'm really gonna try and lock in and finish this. Okay, I just went around 3 layers out, so now I just need 4 more. And I've got a bunch of wood left. I think this should be good. And I'm probably going to stop recording once I finish this, because this is getting boring, and I want to play High Guard. And it's going to be so funny if the game is shut down, like Concord. But they did have a roadmap that planned like all the way out into July or something. Okay, I just passed a quarter of the way done with these 4 layers. Is it layers or rows? Anyways, and I was thinking, do I even have to texture this part of the stair? Because from the ground, you're only going to be able to see this side of it, and I will go and texture that. But do I really need to do this part? I think I might do it because it will be visible from the air, and I do fly around a lot. But I could also just not build in this direction and give myself 0 reason to fly up over here. It'll just be a cool thing in the distance. And I am done, finally. Wow, this is something. Now I need to go up some blocks, but that is not going to be right now. I will look at it from a distance though. I think it'll look better once we keep going. But I do need to add a door, because that just looks weird in the middle. Yeah, it'll look better as we keep going. And once I add spruce to the insides, it'll be just fine. Anyways, I'm gonna go play High Guard. Hello everyone, I am back, even though it's only been a second for you. And you may look at my hotbar and see, hey, why does this guy don't have an axe? I thought he's supposed to be getting wood. And the reason is because my axe is about to break. And instead of going to repair that one axe with an entire potion, I'm going to use the pickaxe that I have and get the rest of the stone items that I need for the inside of the walls. So I did some math and I found out exactly how much I do need. I was going to read it all out, but you will see eventually, and it is a lot that I don't want to say. It's also Super Bowl Sunday, so if you hear stuff in the background, sorry. I'll cut most of it out if it is too loud. But other than that, let's get mining. There's the house, by the way. So I just gathered all the shulkers that I could find around my world. I'm definitely missing a few because I know I've made more than 3. The first item that I'm gonna get has already been collected, and it is smooth stone, and I need 17 stacks of it. Luckily, I have a chest full of stone. And that is all the stone we need. Time to move to something else. And I just realized something else we need is cyan terracotta, and we need to get cactus for green dye to make that. So I will store some of that in this chest as well. The block that I need the least of is deep slate, and I only need 5 stacks of that, so I'm just going to start mining that down here. I also just realized as I'm mining this, I need tough as well, so I'm going to gather that as soon as I finish this. We do need a bit more tough than we have deep slate. We need to get 22 stacks of tough. Hey, I got all of the deep slate. I'm not looking forward to mining all this tough though. 22 stacks. I wonder if there's some sort of automated way or a farm you can get tough. So I recently just found out that you can farm basalt. I wish I would have known that when I was building my Colosseum. Okay, this is good. We just found lapis, which we also need some of this because you combine lapis with the green dye from a cactus, and that is how you get cyan dye for all the terracotta. So we're going to collect as much of that as we can find. Okay, once this hotbar is full of stacks of tough, that'll be all we need for the rest of this project. And that is all the tough that we need. It's almost a whole shulker. That is a lot. I think I've realized this a little late, but when I gathered all the blocks for the outside, I definitely gathered more than I needed that time. So I'm actually going to fly back and check the chest over there just to see if I really needed to get all the blocks I just did. Okay, this is all the extra stuff I have. It's really not that much. But next on the list is diorite. And that cave over there that I was just in, I've gathered most of the diorite that's visible on the surface. So I'm actually just going to go into this cave right here and look for some. This cave is mostly deep slate, and I don't think diorite can spawn on deep slate levels. Oh my goodness, there's a lot in this wall right here. That actually might be enough. Okay, the diorite does not go deep into the wall. I just got trolled. I'm just gonna go find a cave that's not deep slate. And I do know of one. Over here in the savannah, there's a nice cave that I have never mined in. So let's see what we can get. Because I've never been here before, I still need to light up a lot of this because mobs are spawning. Once that last stack is full, that will be all the diorite that I need and done. I need 33 stacks of andesite, which is really hard to get. And I also need 27 stacks of cyan terracotta, which is a bit easier to get, but it's still time consuming. The mesa biome is far away, and I've already mined a lot of it for the outside. I'm gonna start with the terracotta, and the mesa biome is all the way over here. And we have arrived. I could be wrong about this, but I think you can only dye this blank terracotta. So this is actually the block I need to gather. And it can't be the brown or the red or white or yellow, all the other colors that are up here. And that is 27 stacks I need. I'm pretty sure you could insta-mine this with a beacon. And maybe I should have brought a beacon over, but it's too late now. I don't care that much to go back and get it. Anyways, that's all the terracotta I need. Does that really fit perfectly in a shulker? There is a way to craft andesite, I think. But I think most of the times when people do that, they have a quartz farm. And I'm not going to make a quartz farm just to get andesite. I only need 33 stacks, which is not that much more compared to the cyan terracotta I just got, but also andesite is a little bit harder to get than terracotta. This cave should still have some andesite left in it. Last time I was gathering it was around this corner, yes, but this is definitely not 33 stacks. Well, that was better than nothing, about 4 stacks. Let's just keep looking. I just found 2 more deposits of andesite, but we are getting close to deep slate level. You can see it's right there. So I'm not sure how deep these are going to go. Hopefully it gets us a little closer to 33. That was actually a hole. Get it? There's a hole, but also different spellings and meanings. That was actually a whole lot better than what I thought it was going to be. And we still have this whole thing to do over here. So I guess let's start here. Okay, I know I just made the whole joke right there, but this is actually a whole lot more than what was that little thing was. If I can't get 33 stacks, after this bit, I'm just gonna delete this world. Project is not worth it. You know, I almost did fall victim to creating a new world, but I looked up some seed and I just typed in like best Minecraft seeds to build on. And every seed was just a valley or an island or an island inside of a valley. It's like, come on, can we be a little bit more creative? Like, I want to see something original, not just an island with cherry trees or an island with spruce trees or a valley surrounded by snowy peaks and a cherry grove in the middle. Just some thoughts I've been having. Okay, I've got an entire shulker full of andesite. Now I just need 6 more stacks. And that will be everything. And that's everything. That one is full. And that can't open. And that's everything. We have done it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go put these in a chest, AFK my smelter, and I will see you all later. I am very sorry for this audio that you're about to hear. I don't know what happened, but it does get fixed in just a few seconds. I'm building something new today. It's not a new build, but it's a new surface that I have not built yet. So I figured, might as well turn this laptop on and record it. And if you see behind me, that block is wood. Not just any wood. You can see I already got this. I need to do this inside surface. And I think I've already figured out the blocks. I don't need to do this very outside layer because that's going to be covered by the outside layer of the glass. So I think this is simple and it's just oak. I'm going to use some spruce and maybe mix in dark oak in these corners. And yeah, just keep the rings. I definitely don't have enough wood. Got a few stacks of oak. Definitely not enough spruce. We'll see how far we can get. So I have a picture on my phone of the inside, but I also think I remembered it. It's one layer of oak, and then it goes to a layer of spruce, and then it goes to 2 layers of oak. So it's not the most complicated thing ever. So now the spruce layer. This is where it gets a little complicated, because I can't build right there. I don't really have a block I can break quickly. Guess we'll just keep dark oak, and we'll just break this every time. Oh wait, I could use oak, because I'm gonna have to build oak here. Okay, this is a lot. It's not hard, it's just annoying. But this is only the first one. I think I know what to do for the next one I do. So now we need 2 layers of oak. Okay, I'm gonna build it this way from now on. I'm gonna start on the bottom because it's pretty simple to recreate building from the bottom instead of going all the way around. Boom, and there it is. That's the first one done. I'm gonna go back and do lights on the back side the same way I did the walls once I finish getting everything up. I only need to do cobblestone and then a wood plank on top, so it shouldn't take too terribly long. Okay, there's the second one done. And I wonder what this looks like from the bottom. I'm gonna check that out right now. Kinda hard to see at night. I think it needs light, and that'll help it a lot more. But I do like it, so let's keep doing this. Okay, I just finished, and it looks pretty good. Again, I think the only problem is the light. I'm not upset about that. Yeah, that's it for that. I got just enough wood as well. So I think I'm done with wood for this entire project. I can break this and the roof model. I guess I need some more wood if I want to put a door in here. But yeah, I think I'm actually done with all the wood. Unless you count like the interior design I want to do. Maybe I just won't do that. Who knows? Today is February 14th and I am in my room playing Minecraft by myself. I don't think anyone's even texted me all year. I gotta change something. But the roof is done. I'm kinda lazy and I didn't texture it the same way I did the floor because I didn't want to. I need to do an interior and basically what I was thinking was this. Let me build it real quick. Something simple, just the bed in the corner, that'll go over there, the little chair, that'll go in that corner, and the table, that'll be in this middle block right under the window. The stair won't be too hard to build. The fence won't be that hard either, and the pressure plate also not that hard. The bed is where I might get some trouble, because I don't know what type of red to use. I'm probably not going to do all of the texture designs. Let's start with the easy stuff I've done before, which is this chair. And that's that. A little chair. That was quicker than I thought it would be. I don't think I'm going to texture it, just because I don't want to. Next is this. That looks like dark oak. I think I'm just going to use that. I think this is a good height. It's like 1 block short of 16. It doesn't go all the way up. Okay, I did just decide to make it the full size, 16 by 16, but it is still 1 short. You can still see the iron bar window, and it's done. Wow. Look at that. The only thing left is the bed, and I'm gonna save that for a different day. I have been so sick the past few days. I've barely even wanted to play. I was not gonna record because I have the worst runny nose. I'd have to take a break every few seconds. But I finished the inside of this house, and it is crazy. Look at this. Oh, I'm looking at it again. I'm still so surprised. Like, wow. This bed is like huge. And I did go back and add texture to the fence post and the stair because it looked kind of bad without it. But yeah, let's look on top of the bed. The details on top of the bed are so good. I've had enough the bed over here. It's got different colors all around and wow, I really like this. There were times when I was building this where I was like, what's even the point? But now that I'm finished, I'm glad I stuck with it. Oh my gosh, and the door is crazy. And that was actually pretty quick to build. A few spots it is messed up, but you can't even tell. But like I said, I am feeling a little sick still, so something quick we can do, won't involve too much talking, is finally tearing down this tree. This should not be too hard. It's mostly wood, which breaks quickly. There's a little bit of tough slabs I used to cover up the white parts. I'm going to start this right now. I was going to grab the gas that I have in there, but I think just using scaffolding would be the best thing. I do want to collect as much of this as I can because I still want to use pale oak while I build the new one. So I'm going to actually grab my allay from over here. Here they are. Also, something I need to do. I was looking at this from a little farther away, and from a distance, these two colors blend in, so it kind of looked like you couldn't really tell it was something separate from the hill. So on top of using textures in different colors, it needs to stand out enough from the gray moss. This is the most useful thing they've ever added. Okay, that is everything. Let me fly around it. Oh my gosh. It's been so long since that's been empty. That's like the first big thing we did on this world, and now it's nothing. That's crazy. Oh gosh, I gotta build it back. After I gather a bunch of materials, I'm still gonna keep the pale oak. I want to get a bunch of acacia wood from over there. I think tough still goes pretty good with it, but I also want more darker blocks, so I probably will be getting deep slate and all those different variants. And I also want some highlights, so maybe something a little brighter than gray like smooth stone. Who knows? Maybe some diorite. I think I've improved a lot in building since I built this tree, so I think it will be better than it was before. I also had a thought to maybe not even make it a tree. Hear me out. I want it to fit into the aesthetic of this, like a factory sort of thing. So instead of a tree being up here, it would be more like pipes, and there'd be smoke coming out of it, which I could do both. I could put a tree on top and pipes coming out of the side. Just some thoughts, because not everything is set in stone. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm sorry if I sound a little off today. It's the 17th, by the way. I didn't say that at the start. I'm gonna gather materials off camera, get over this little sickness I got going on, and I will see you all later. Peace. Today is the 22nd, February 22nd, 222. I've recovered a little bit from being sick. And I've been playing in short bursts, only like 30 minutes at a time, just 'cause I don't feel good. But during that time, I've completed a lot of the tree. Not too much, still about halfway up the tower. Then I have to add all the spinny parts. But yeah, I'm cooking some smooth stone right now, and we're gonna finish the tree. And I guess I can fly over and show you what I've been doing. So, here's the color palette, which I'm not really following that well, to be honest. This is gonna be the very last thing I do. I'm gonna go in and add some stuff with red and brown. But the base, I was kind of just placing them all random, thinking it looked okay, but it kind of doesn't. Okay, I just made a duplicate of the world. Yeah, so around the trunk, I was just placing it all random. But then when I got up to here, I realized the inside isn't very circular. So this part that sticks out is going to turn into another branch, and it's going to go up like this. And that happens again over here, where it wasn't really circular. So we're going to have a second branch out that way. And I'm trying to get it to look like it's spiraling up. So you can see the highlights on top. The light part is this smooth stone. And on the back side is cobbled deep slate. And you see it kind of does twist and it goes up. And it's going to go, the cobbled deep slate is going to be like right here when it ends. Yeah, and then I'm probably going to have to add one or two more branches somewhere up the middle. But yeah, it's not that bad and it is really tall. That was a problem I had with the old tree. Like once I built this over here, it was taller than the tree. So, but now the new one is going to be taller than this building. And that is kind of what I want. I want this thing to be really tall. And from the top of this, I don't think I'm ever going to be on top. You can see everything I've built, the giant house, the Colosseum, that the roof is still not done. But yeah, let me go back to my regular world and finish the smooth stone. While I'm waiting, I do have a question. Are videos like this good, where it's everything I've done throughout the entire month into one video? Or would you rather have videos for individual projects, like having one video for the whole house, and another video for this tree? Because I already have some ideas of what I want to do once that's finished, and I don't know if I just want to wait an entire month before I make a video for it. I don't know. About a stack and a half. I'm definitely gonna have to come back and get more, but I just want to build. So let's get to building. Yeah, this thing is just crazy. All the way up here. So yeah, this is just how I build it. Just going up like that will be good for the tough. Then stone right here. Probably right there too. Yeah, that's just how I do it. No special Lightmatica. That stuff pisses me off. Oh, is that a cave? Wow. Oh, diamonds right under my house. I don't think I have my silk pitch pick on me, so. One. Nice. Is that what I think it is? Oh, a deep slate emerald. No way. Oh, God. No way. That is cool. That is insane. Wow. Okay, how do I get back to where I was mining at? Put it in here. It'll be funny if I ever break that chest to get rid of all the items, and I forget that's there. Yeah, and that's basically just how I do each section. And then I break the top of this and just replace whatever block is underneath it. So this part's going to be mostly the same, but I do want to start the turn for where the deep slate is going to be, because the deep slate is going to be on that block, but right now it's right there. So when this goes up, the deep slate, I want it to be somewhere on these two blocks. And then at the final, it'll be right there. Yeah, something like this. Maybe make the transition more natural like that. Yeah. I got a comment on a TikTok I posted today that I should like build this thing in creative first, but that's just such a waste of time for me. This boost still wouldn't be there. Especially since I can't use Lightmatica and just like make a copy and rebuild it all in survival. And plus this makes it feel more natural to me. Like it feels like I'm actually doing something. But a lot more thought goes into it personally, opposed to if I built this in a creative world where there was no limit to resources. Because that was a big determining factor during the planning. If I want to make this super big, then I'd have to gather every single block, which wouldn't be too much of a problem, because I think there's definitely more blocks in the first one, but it was all one block, so it was easy to get, opposed to this being 6, 7, I don't know, a bunch of different blocks. Anyways, who cares? This is so fun. Every once in a while, there's a Minecraft build that I do that just makes the game fun again, and this is one of those. I think the last time the game was fun for me was fighting the Wither after building that. Building was not that fun. Man, the fight was crazy. I also got another comment on a TikTok today, the same TikTok, and it said build was too blocky. And I get that. I need to like start taking more criticism or constructive criticism. But also like I'm trying to get better. And this right now, I'm trying to work on colors. So yeah, my builds are blocky. That's not the point of this build. The point of this is to use colors. I've got something planned to work on shapes. Oh, we're almost done. And I want to make it end in a point. Oh, we're on the final part. We just gotta end this good. Gosh, how do I end this? I think that works. Just like a little bit like that. I don't know. Let's go check this from the ground. No, we're not doing that. That looks stupid. That's way too skinny. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about how to end it. But yeah, I guess just ending it in a point might be better. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's check it from right here. Oh, I do kind of like it. Oh yeah, is that taller than the clouds? Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm not upset about that. And the top of the tree has absolutely zero wood, so there is zero chance that it is going to burn down. And hopefully I didn't jinx it, but yeah. Now I gotta do the spirals, which I'll probably start that tomorrow. Well, you caught me again. Get it? Do I have the magnifying glass? I was looking for this for so long, and it was in my ender chest. Anyways, I'm cooking up more smooth stone, and I'm going to start working on the extra branches. I think there's gonna be at least 4. There's gonna be the one going this way, the one going this way, and I think I want to have one more around here, and this will be coming towards us, and one more on this back side going out and away. So it'll be kind of going in all 4 directions. But I'm gonna get the frame done with the dirt once I finish melting all the smooth stone. Yeah, that's everything. I'm gonna start on this one, and I'll see how it goes. Yeah, something like this, I think. Maybe I'll have the next one end curling up. This one will kind of curve like this. Yeah, there's gonna be one right here. It's gonna go out like this. I wonder if like these branches should have little branches coming off of it. But I don't want these things to be too tall. Like I want this to go up, but I don't want it to be too tall. So I don't want it to take away from the main one. And yeah, I think like right here would be the last one. Why is there a llama on the tree? Oh my gosh, there's two. Yeah, I guess this will have to do for the branches. Now let's start building. I grabbed a few more blocks that I had in my chest. So I'm using deep slate brick, polished blackstone, and blackstone just for some darker colors, opposed to just these four that I used yesterday. Maybe I'll start on this one because it's right here. Yeah, I guess just follow this pattern all the way around, kind of adding my own little bits. And I would need a lot more smooth stone. Oh my goodness. So I'm speeding this whole part up, and you'll see why in a minute, but it was 15 minutes. And again, I'm going to tear this down, and you're about to see why. Okay, there's half of just one done. Let's go check it out over here. Ew! Ew, what the heck? Ew. Ew. Yeah, it does not look that good at all. I'm gonna tear this whole thing down and I'm gonna rebuild it, but I just didn't want to show y'all 15 minutes of building it just to say I'm gonna tear it down. I'll be back later. I got a little too into the flow of building this tree. I wanted to record building each thing because I know where I messed up at, but we've got so much done. I ended up doing all of the main branches, and I added a few smaller ones coming off of this one and the one behind it. You can see right there. Problem when I was building this one was that I put the smooth stone a few blocks above the outline I made, and I also put the deep slate a few blocks below the outline I made, so it ended up being a lot thicker than I originally planned it to be. So I redid it, and basically on each branch, either the smooth stone or the deep slate just replaced that initial dirt layer. And then I was able to add on, so it's not as thick as it was before. You see, like there's the deep slate right there, and smooth stone is literally right on top of it. So really the only thing left is to add little branches coming off of them. And I said this in a TikTok I made. There weren't really any spirals like there were in the first one. I just don't think it would have fit in, and I feel like it might be a little too late now to add a spiral. It does still fit the spiral theme. Like this kind of has a vertical, it's more like a helix. And like the colors do spiral around, where the smooth stone goes up around the back, so does the deep slate. One last thing before I get building. I don't know how I can fit these colors into the build. The original plan was to have little lines going through it, kind of like cracks that would be like red and brown. But I think with the spiraling color and pattern, adding those little brown and red lines would disrupt the pattern that I already made. If the tree was about this thick all the way up to the top, I definitely would do it, but I think it's just too thin. Yeah, because just looking at it, it's only like 10 blocks at almost all points. And then each line would, I'm assuming, would have to be 5 or 6 with red in the middle and brown on each side. So yeah, I couldn't get exactly what I wanted, but I still think this turned out pretty good. And I do have a few more plans in the future to incorporate the original design somewhere else in the world. But it is build time, and I need more smooth stone and deep slate. And about that question I asked a few minutes ago, about video types, I think I did decide I want to make individual videos for each project. As fun as this it was, recording the whole month and editing throughout the month, I want more videos out, so I'm gonna hope for maybe 2 or 3 videos. Probably not the same length as this one, because before I edit this clip, the video was around 45 minutes, I think. I'll make sure this doesn't go over an hour. I've gathered all my blocks, and now it is time to finish this. Right now, I have 2 coming off of each branch. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. Maybe I need to add more smaller ones coming off of the main tree, but let's just start right here. I'm not sure about spirals, but I definitely want these to look and feel intertwined. So I have this one kind of starting below it and ending right up here. And maybe this is too close, but I don't care too much. I wish it was a lot easier to build downwards.
But I think I have to get the gas. No, I just don't like it. We just won't build down. I just fell and I saw a dirt block. Oh my gosh, there's 2 dirt blocks. That'll be an Easter egg. These are a lot smaller, so I'm not adding every single block like the stone and black stone to each of them. Okay, maybe I will. That's better. No, I really think this could be done today. Then I can upload it soon. I've even got some walls to maybe add that little extra bit of, is it texture or depth? Something. It's something my builds really need. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. I really am a genius. It's too late to go back and add these to each one. Okay, I've added a couple. I want to check this out from different angles. Yeah, this is kind of good. I do like these smaller ones just coming off the side. Maybe I should add a few more of these. Because like this whole backside is kind of empty. In the past I've made jokes about Hermitcraft building, but I really have learned a bit just from watching it, like all these colors and stuff, finding certain spots to look at your build from consistently. You definitely need something in this area and again in the back. Yeah, this entire backside is completely bare, and I'm running low on blocks again. Okay, I definitely need more than one small thing right there, but I have to get more deep slate. Oh, diamonds right under the top. Oh, 2 diamonds. Nice. Yeah, I think I need one right in this area. I think I put it a bit too high. Okay, I got all my blocks, and I'm so tired of building with stone. My next builds are not going to be made of stone or any gray colors. I say that, but I'm not too sure what my next build is going to be. Because this area is kind of bare, I want to make this one a little thicker than I've made the other ones. And I do kind of like these bigger ones because I do get to use more blocks in them. They just take more time. I guess that's the trade-off. And I say that like it took me 20 minutes. That's not even 5 minutes. I don't want to add too much around here. I'm gonna check it one more time from each angle, and I think we might be done. The first one is this little rock that I never stand on, but is still cool to look at it from here. And the first thing I notice is I might need something right here, and there's not a lot of downward motion. Maybe I do need to build some downward branches. This area is probably where I'm gonna view it the most, and I think it looks good from here. And maybe I don't need downward branches, but that is because I can see 2 pretty visibly. It doesn't look too bad from right here. There's nothing up here right now, but eventually there will be, but I like it from here. The last spot is up right here. Yeah, and I feel like it just needs something in this area. I'm not sure what to do. Maybe a branch going from right here outwards this way, kind of following this pattern, but just on this side. Let's try it, and we'll make it a little thicker like that last one. And I think, because this side is kind of empty, I will add a little branch going off this way. And it will go down. I don't want to cover that up though. Oh well. Thinking about the shadows, and because it's starting from this overhang, I think it's actually going to connect to the top with this deep slate. And I don't have that much blackstone, but maybe some of that. What I just do even? This, I think. It's really hard to see. The colors do blend in, so I'm going to check it out from over here. I think it works. I do want to change this. I keep seeing that, and it looks weird. But I think this is pretty good, at least for my first time building something like this. I mean, maybe stuff could go on the top, but I'm just not sure how I would do that. Probably the same as this. I'll make a TikTok and see if there's any suggestions. But yeah, it's the 24th. I maybe only have 1 or 2 more things to record. So if you made it this far and you haven't liked the video, please do that. I am small on YouTube and I'm trying to grow it, and any sort of likes or comments to boost engagement would help a lot, and I would greatly appreciate it. I don't know if I fixed or just broke this. Building is hard. Yeah, that's it for now. I will see you all in probably a second. Been a second. Not really. It's like the next day. I think I'm finished with this. I did post a TikTok. No one said it was horrible, so I think I'm just gonna clean this up and probably just upload this today. It's the 25th, a little earlier, a few days before I thought I would post it. That doesn't matter too much. I wonder what will happen if I just let this ghast go. I don't really care to keep him, so I'm just gonna see where he goes. But yeah, today I'm just cleaning up any leftover stuff from this, the small way to remember the tree that was here before. Just built this little thing, steps and pale oak. I think it's cute. Maybe I should be a cozy builder. I don't know if I ever said this, or if I cut it out or what, but I'm not going to texture the upside of these stairs, or add lights to it, because it kind of looks good at night. And if I was to texture it, I realized, because it's the same colors as the wood, does kind of look not that great, so I'm just not going to do it. But yeah, I need to break these down. Oh, the tree from over here looks sick. I haven't even looked at it from a distance like this. Yeah, there's nothing in here I need to grab. Thought I might have left a shulker or something. Oh, there's a shulker. Oh, my armor. Wow, don't want any of these random trees around here. And I really don't like this dirt, so I'm going to replace it. Okay, that's all the dirt fixed. Those trees will despawn. I think I'll leave that there in case I want to get in without using a rocket. But I think that's everything. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. For real this time.